Continuing on from the last video, we will be working on the creation of the wall support beams and trusses, just like this one that you see here, as well as the floor bay doors to finish the base template of the diorama. I start by working on the wall trusses by cutting some chipboards for the main shape. I then use paper straws for the bigger truss webs, and I keep cutting until we have enough. I cut even more chipboards to double up the frame to make it sturdier and glue them with PVA. And I put a heavy object on top of them, aka my laptop, until they dried. Time to wrap the straws in packaging tape. And stuff them with foam. After that, I start sticking the end pieces to the frames. I use a small piece of foam that would serve as the base of the frame. I then use my set square to make sure the angle is just right. I use PVA for this purpose so I can adjust as needed. I finally have a use for my pile of runners, which will serve well as truss webbings. So I cut some up, clean them up, and stick them with hot glue so they adhere quickly. After that, I start making the truss plates with the help of chipboards and hot glue them too. Looking good so far. I was also working on these gutters with some piping on them, but I will end up just going down a different route in the end. That's the fun part with building. You never know when you come up with something better for you. I then use a mixture of Mod Podge and black paint to prime and seal everything, the cardboard parts most especially. I just use some dollar store acrylics for this, so no need for anything expensive. Everything falls into place after being painted, especially in visualizing what the build will look like. So, after making sure that everything looks right, I use some tacky glue to fasten everything to the base securely. I also start work on some features I thought was missing, like these running pipes for example. To start, I cut some foam board and insulation foam as the base. For the pipes, I still have a surplus of runners to use just for that purpose. And use some cereal box for the pipe straps while using super glue to stick them all together. Then hot glue and tacky glue to stick them all to the board. Well, that's enough for the wall for now. Let's move to the floor. If you can recall, I was going to use this type of grating for the bay doors, but I realized it's not really up to scale realistically. So I had to find something else that have a more spacing, which leads me to this type of insect mesh from Amazon, which comes as a 100 by 100 roll. I'll make sure to include it in the description if you're interested. So after cutting it up, it's gonna look something like this, which is much better than how it was originally. To create the bay doors, I just used some cereal boxes, which we have a lot of thanks to my son. And yes, I will have to explain to the mom why we have a lot of cereals without boxes. It's all for the greater good, you know. What you see me making here are the bay door teeth. Can I call it that? Next, I work on the rest of the bay doors. This time, I have some extra lights to help my eyes. I think I may be getting old. I make sure to leave some space in between each door, which should push the idea that they can actually open. I also add some cereal box frames around the doors to raise it up a little bit. Then I cut some mesh and fasten them up on the doors before gluing them in. The base template is pretty much done at this point. I just add some cereal boxes around the wall base. Line the floor with my knife and pencil, then cut some zip ties and glue them around the new gutters. A second round of black paint comes soon after. It's been a very busy few months and I'm very happy to be back working on this diorama again. The next video should be for the right wall section, ceiling, LED lighting, and final painting, some of which I'm already working on as we speak. Thanks again for tuning in. See you on the next video. Cheers.